What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the FD Guru DFS podcast. And tonight we have a pretty fun slate going on. We got DeMarcus Cousins back for the Warriors. We're going to see if he's worth picking in DFS based on his minutes restriction or not. Could end up being a pretty fun play if he's playing enough minutes. We also have NBA QuickPic is on FanDuel now, which is awesome. I'm going to be playing it. There's a season pass group for it. Just DM me on Twitter if you want to get in it. It's pretty cheap. Otherwise, I'm going to have it posted on my website as usual, probably on the home page as an extra content lineup. This is just my dummy lineup, so don't look into it. But so, quick pick, if you haven't played it in other sports, there's no salary. They just position players based on how good they are, and you pick one guy from each tier. Basically that's it. Obviously tier A is the best guys you can pick from. You got to find who do you think out of the stars tonight is going to play the best, and so on and so forth. And then there's a sixth man. So these are the guys who aren't as, talented or highly priced in the normal format, and they get 1.5 times their points. So what FanDuel is doing is they're rewarding you for making the best value pick instead of having the best player get 1.5 times their points. They're having the worst player, which I kind of like. It's going to benefit the better DFS player. It's going to benefit you for picking the right cheap guy. So I can't wait to play that tonight. The contests aren't too big. There's a lot of good tournaments to enter, but as far as like multipliers and 50-50s and all that, there's nothing right now. But expect that to grow as we go on with this format on FanDuel. But just going to jump into the normal main slate, tell you guys my favorite value plays at each position as I normally do, and we'll move right on with our day. So at point guard, it's not that great of a position tonight, but you can't really go wrong with Brian Forbes. He's 4,400, I think he is. He's a consistent player. I don't think there's a need to spend up at this position tonight. There's better positions to spend up on. And Forbes is a guy who sees 25 minutes at least every single game, and when he's playing well, he's going to see over 30. Popovich seems to like him. He can play shooting guard as well, next to Derek White and Patty Mills, so he's a pretty versatile player. I like him at 4,400. He's a guy who, if you look at his game log, he hovers right around 20 fantasy points, so a pretty safe play there at point guard. I don't mind him on this slate. Shooting guard, probably the worst position on the slate tonight. For GPP purposes, Drew Holiday's a pretty decent play. That Pelicans and Trailblazers game has a huge over-under, so expect that pace of play to be really good. But I don't know. I don't love many guys at shooting guard tonight. Iguodala is a pretty good play. I don't know if DeMarcus Cousins is going to eat into any of his minutes. I don't know how that's going to work out in their rotations, but he's been really consistent. He sees 20 minutes every game. He gets right around 20 fantasy points. My suggestion to you is, if you're going to have a punt play, that drop score on FanDuel, I would have your punt play be at shooting guard tonight, just so you only have to pick one shooting guard that's going to go towards your final score. For small forwards, I'm a big Nikola Mirotic guy tonight. 6,200 is a fine price. I don't know if a lot of people are going to trust him. I'm going to. He's coming off of a great game against Golden State, and he should see, normal minutes again. I know 2 games ago he played terrible against the same, or he's not playing the Clippers tonight. No, he's playing Portland tonight. He should come off the bench. He should see 25 to 30 minutes, and he's still only 6,200, so I don't mind it. If you feel a little iffy on him based on his game 2 games ago only getting 2, I understand it. Make him more of a GPP play because he does have that upside. He got almost 50 fantasy points last game. I think Mirotic is going to play a big role on that Pelicans bench tonight, so pretty good play at 6,200. Power forwards, I don't know. I don't think I can spend up for Anthony Davis tonight. Maybe I end up doing it. 13.8 is really expensive, But again, he's like James Harden. He's a guy who's going to get you 60 fantasy points no matter what. And on a slate like tonight, maybe you want that lock on 60 fantasy points. This guy's an absolute stud. He's actually so much of a stud, he's not even in the tier A on the QuickPic format. The FanDuel's like, no. We're going to leave Anthony Davis out of this format because he's just way too good. It's way too easy of a pick when there's no salary involved. So the Brow could be a really good play tonight. I know that price is a little sketchy. 13.8 is one of the highest prices we've seen all year. James Harden was 14,000 about a couple days ago, and he actually hit value pretty easily. Maybe Anthony Davis does the same thing tonight. He's a pretty good play. That's definitely the route you want to go if you want to spend up at power forward. You got to spend up somewhere. Durant and Curry are always good studs to pay up for, but it's kind of a toss-up, and who knows how much DeMarcus is going to eat into their time. For centers, huge Vucevic guy tonight. 9,500 is a fine price. He's got an ideal matchup against the Nets. This game should stay close. The Nets are playing really good ball as of late. And Vucevic is just a really consistent guy. He's got 50 to 60 point upside while he consistently gets over 40 fantasy points. So at 9,500, he's a really solid cash game play at center. Take a look at Zizic as well. Tristan Thompson and Larry Nance are both out tonight. So if you want to spend down at center to be able to get Anthony Davis, I'm completely okay with that. Zizic is 4,200. He should be starting. He played 26 minutes last game, got 33 fantasy points. He only needs like 20 fantasy points for value tonight. He should get there quite easily. Do not sleep on him tonight. They have no one else to play in the front court there for the Cavaliers. So I like Zizic a lot tonight. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Get over on my site to view my picks. The projector oven is posted right now. That's my DFS optimizer right on my homepage, fd-guru.com. You'll get the best DFS content over there. Till next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing.